What's the most illegal thing your roommate ever tried to pull? What should have been a simple surgery turned into a 2-week nightmare involving infection, drainage tubes, and enough antibiotics to kill a horse? On day 10, my friend Luis texted me, "Who's the guy living in your room?" I was high on morphine and thought I misread it. "What guy?" Luis sent a photo. Some stranger stuff all over my bedroom. Men's clothes in my closet, a gaming setup on my desk. Megan sublet it. Said you moved out. I called Megan immediately. She answered cheerfully. "Hey, how's recovery? Who's in my room?" Silence. Then, "You said you might be gone for weeks." I said a week max. "Well, the doctor told me you had complications. So you rented out my room?" "Tyler needed a place immediately. He's paying double. I need that money, okay?" She continued. "My boyfriend's birthday is coming up and I wanted to get him something special. Just stay with your parents for a bit," she said. "Tyler's only here for 6 weeks." 6 weeks? His coding boot camp. He needed something short term. It's perfect. Perfect. I was lying in a hospital bed with a tube in my side, and she thought this was perfect. I called Tyler directly, got his number from Luis, who'd grilled him. "Hey man," Tyler said. "Megan told me you moved back home permanently. I'm literally in the hospital right now." "What?" "She said you abandoned the apartment." I sent him a photo of me in the hospital bed, holding up that day's newspaper like a hostage proof of life. "Dude, she showed me text messages where you agreed to this." "Show me." He sent screenshots. Megan had faked an entire conversation using some app. Me agreeing to move out. Me saying Tyler seemed nice. Me wishing them both well. The date on these fake messages? The day I was under anesthesia. Tyler was pissed. She charged me $2,400 for 6 weeks. My rent was $900 a month. She was charging him $1,200 for half that time. "I want my money back," Tyler said. "Get in line." I checked out of the hospital against medical advice. Drove home with a drainage bag still attached to my side. Found Tyler packing frantically. "I'm so sorry, man." I had no idea. Megan came home while Tyler was loading his car. "What are you doing here?" she asked me. "I live here." "You're supposed to be in the hospital. You're supposed to not rent out my room." She tried to block Tyler from leaving. "You signed a lease. A fraudulent lease," Tyler said. "I'm calling my bank to reverse the payment." "That's theft." I pulled out my phone. "Want me to call the cops? Explain how you committed fraud?" She backed off. Tyler moved out. But here's where Megan doubled down. While I was at a follow-up appointment the next day, she listed my room on Airbnb. Cozy room and shared apartment. Available immediately. She'd taken professional photos. My room was spotless, staged with her decorations to look better. The listing said, "Host lives in separate room, complete privacy." She got 3 bookings that first day, $150 per night. A week already booked solid. Luis screenshot everything for me. I was still on medication, still had a drainage bag, could barely walk. But I was done. I contacted Airbnb, explained I was the leaseholder, and this was fraud. They said without proof of immediate danger, it would take 3 to 5 business days to investigate. The first guest was arriving that night, so I got creative. I changed the apartment's Wi-Fi password. Then I called the utility company and scheduled a maintenance shutoff for the next day. Electricity would be off from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. for essential repairs. The first Airbnb guest, a businessman named Robert, arrived at 9 p.m. "Wi-Fi doesn't work," he told Megan. "Oh, temporary glitch." She couldn't figure out the new password. The next morning, the power went out as scheduled. Robert left for his conference. Came back to a dark, hot apartment with no AC in August. He left a 1-star review. Host didn't mention construction. No power all day. No Wi-Fi all night. Room was actually occupied by actual tenant who was in hospital. Very awkward when he came back. Scam. The other bookings canceled immediately. My aunt, who's a real estate attorney, sent Megan a cease and desist letter. Megan's response was to change the locks while I was at physical therapy. I came home to find my key didn't work. My stuff was in garbage bags in the hallway. She moved someone else in. A girl named Ashley who'd paid 2 months up front in cash. I called the landlord. Remember, the lease was in my name. He arrived with his master keys and a cop. Turns out, changing locks without landlord permission violates the lease. Moving in unauthorized tenants also violates the lease. Ashley was confused. Megan owns this place. She showed me the deed. Megan had shown her a fake deed she'd made in Microsoft Word. Ashley demanded her money back. $3,600 for 2 months. Megan had already spent it on her boyfriend's birthday weekend in Vegas. "I don't have it," Megan admitted. Ashley filed charges on the spot. The landlord evicted Megan that day. 24-hour notice for lease violation and criminal activity. She tried to fight it, claiming tenant rights. Megan moved out crying, saying I'd ruined her life.